Well, it's a very proud day for all of us at Reliance. We just finished the board meeting, and I'm delighted to share with you that on turnover basis, we crossed the 4 lakh crore mark, which is a big milestone in our history. We also, on a consolidated basis, reached nearly 4.5 lakhs. Both of those are records for the company. In terms of profits, both again on standalone and consolidated, we have new records, nearly 22,000 crores on standalone and nearly 23,000 crores on consolidated basis. Exports are a big factor in our company's success and how we define ourselves. Exports were nearly 73% of our turnover, and we accounted for nearly 15% of the country's overall exports. That for any single company, I believe, is a global landmark. If you look at each of our businesses, our refining business did particularly well at 13,200 crores of EBIT. It's a record for that segment of our company. It's a business in which we processed the highest amount of crude. It's a business that came back in the second half of the year strongly. And we look at the next year with cautious optimism, as we think that refining margins are an indicator of global economic growth. Petrochemicals, which is our second largest business, also saw margin expansion, and this is the business in which we are making the maximum investments over the next 2 or 3 years. And we are very excited about the next phase of investments, further solidifying our position in the petrochemical world. I would also like to mention 2 other areas of success in the past year. Our retail business, as we know, has been growing at a 30 to 35% compounded growth in the last 2 years. At a turnover of nearly 14,500 crores, we feel confident that we now are the preeminent retailer in the country. We also have a lot of satisfaction in seeing ourselves as now a profitable retailer, despite being serving many geographies, many cities, and continuing to improve that, our operations over last year. Our shale gas business in North America is a major investment for the company. We now have nearly $7 billion of capital invested in North America, and this business has seen 37% growth in revenue and earnings over the past year. Our production of shale gas in North America is roughly equal to our share of gas production in India, and we are quite happy to see that a strategy which balances growth and investment in domestic along with international operations has turned out well. That's really how we look at the year that's gone by, and I'm happy to tell all our investors that 14-15 has started off well, and each of our businesses should show strong performance in the coming year too. Well, dividend, we have increased dividend from what we did last year. The board's approved 9.5 rupees per share. It is about 17 to 18% payout. This is very consistent with what we have done over the last decade, where we have thought about investing about 80% of the cash flows of the company back into growth businesses. And this year is part of that continuing tradition.